Renfro on the catch. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Running right with Chubb. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 3rd quarter lead. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
On his Hopkins for the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Browns take a 4-point lead.
24. Still right.
Hopkins has it on the tee, and he's ready to send it flying. On the return, here's Irving. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The Buccaneers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. First and 10 now from the 30. Baker now from the gun. On target to Godwin. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Running back sent in motion. Mayfield now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Winston looking to throw. Able to get it to Moore. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 38. He's on the move. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Pick up a 5 on that play, and that gives the Browns a first.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Brown's ball working to carry this lead through to the end.
Let's start this fourth quarter, second and 8. On the field.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 31.
But again, this is it.
This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
That's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Here's an important kick now for Dustin Hopkins. This from 48 on the left hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's White on the return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Buccaneers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. First and 10 now from the 30.
31.
They kick the running back in motion. First and 10, it's Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Pressure coming, Baker. It's into the hands of White. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the lines.
Third down, here's Mayfield.
Oh,
they get him yet again. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Browns will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
This offense running out for a new series led by their running back. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Ball at the 33 for first down. Chubb running out of the gun. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Winston. Able to find Renfro here. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well, and it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They give inside to Chubb. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Browns go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
On is Hopkins for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Browns double their lead to 14. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. On the return, here's her. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. All right, all set up now, 1st and 10. And he's got a free play here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Offside, defense.
So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty.
That penalty is declined.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Catch is made down the right side. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay The Buccaneers now within one score in the fourth. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Hines. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. And off to Chubb to start the drive. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
May not be the way he typically gets the ball, Kate, but once he had it in his hands like a reception, he knew what to do with it. He smelled that 1st down, and he went and got it.
1st and 10 from the 41. The give now to Chubb. And there wasn't much he could do there. A small gain to the 43. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Chubb again on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. Throwing is Winston. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. The home team's ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing again is Baker. Got Evans, it's complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, here's Baker. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Tight end in motion left. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
I think everybody on the offense was already thinking about the next play to run as they watch that short little throw to the tight end. You really don't expect to see many of those gimmies dropped.
Baker out of the pistol. Completes this one to Otten. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Mayfield to throw again. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, White. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action, right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball could go right over their head.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Baker now from the gun. Caught by his back. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers losing by 7. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10. White trying this straight ahead. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now to throw. Catch is made in close. And this is down all the way to the 3. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Here he is to throw. He's on the move. And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers cut it to a point late in this one. Baker Mayfield the touchdown. The 5th time he's scored, putting him just 1 off that single-game record. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Ford on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And they need to get it to at least that 40-yard line to have a shot at the game winner. But there's enough time remaining to work it even closer if things go right.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Looking to throw it. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And this one doesn't go far. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. To throw. He beams one deep right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Bails out of, and really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the defense come up ahead of fourth down.
As we're into the fourth quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it. And both battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
From the jaws of defeat, they snatched this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. On the return, here's Hines. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. First throw of overtime now. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again following the sack. That one complete to Njoku. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
The Browns are lining up to punt. And in overtime, this has to be struck well. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. No return on that punt. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. Their defense got off the field clean, Brock, and now their offense runs on knowing that any points are going to end this game.
Well, you want to look up complimentary football in the football dictionary, this might be the most important time for it. One side of the ball makes a stand, now the other side gets a chance to go win it.
Now he gets a shot here in overtime. This one's taken in by Otten. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Running back sent in motion. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he reaches the end zone. That is a game Touchdown! I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yeah.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Buccaneers winners, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.